afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation D video. The first ever Regulation D video on the channel, bringing you an URSALUNA team. Now, it is no surprise that URSALUNA is one of the favorite Pokemon to enter thanks to Pokemon Home. Everyone for a very long time was really excited to use this bear. And that's because the stat distribution on this bear is absolutely ridiculous. It is nearly the perfect stat distribution. Very few Pokemon have a stat distribution so good, and it's a ground type Pokemon that can rival Ting-Lu as the best ground type Pokemon in the game. And you guys already know ground is super important in Regulation C. Regulation C and Regulation D, albeit very different, have a lot of similarities. Like, you're not gonna see a drastic change, especially in the beginning of the meta, because people are just used to using certain Pokemon like Fluttermane, like Goldengo, like etc., like Arcanine. So introducing ground coverage and stab ground coverage that gets Guts and Flame Orb boost is ridiculous. So here we have URSALUNA on the Trick Room team. We have the Indeedee, we have the Hatterene, kind of the staple Trick Room setters at the moment. We have the Torkoal, kind of the staple Trick Room sweeper at the moment. We're adding a King Gambit, kind of just the staple best Pokemon in existence moment. But I don't know, URSALUNA might be coming for that title, buddy. Also, we're adding the Cresselia, which, if you guys have never played with a Cresselia, because I understand Scarlet Violet might be your first ever game, Cresselia is one of the tankiest Pokemon in the game. Very few Pokemon can tank as much as Cresselia can, and they nerfed it this generation. It was so tanky that they had to take 10 base stats from its defense and special defense. And as you will see later in this video, it still lives everything. So that's just impressive to me. Also, it gets Lunar Blessing, which heals your HP, removes your status conditions from your side of the field. That includes you and your ally, and also raises evasiveness. What? Like, why was that a good idea? The fact that you raised evasiveness on a Cresselia is a little ridiculous, but I'm excited to use it today. I also have the Ally Switch on the Cresselia because the Ally Switch isn't as common as it was in Sword and Shield, and also it was nerfed since Sword and Shield, right? So you can't just sit there and spam it every single turn. You use it and then it fails, and then you use it and then it fails. But there are niche moments where, hey, I have Ally Switch. I could click it. Or in, close team sheets, my opponent doesn't even know that I'm clicking it, but in open team sheets, that move is there. Be afraid that I will click it. Anyway, I'm excited to see what the heck URSALUNA does in today's video. Facade, plus Guts, plus Flame Orb, plus big damage, plus normal Tera stab is ridiculous. But I cannot take all credit for this team. Bruno, thank you so much, my fellow Trick Room buddy, for helping me build this team. It is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see what it does on the casual ladder. Yes, we're playing casual because we cannot play ranked because it is not legal yet, but casual ladder seems to have a little bit of an agreement amongst all players to where most people are playing just like Regulation D stuff. So I have here a collection of the most competitive battles that I have with this team. Anyway, if you guys are excited, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's video. Okay. Rain team versus Sun Trick Room. This is so crazy. It's crazy how you can actually go on casual ladder and find some pretty competitive games nowadays. Anyway, opponents bringing Basculegion with Pelipper, Rillaboom, and also Thundurus Therian. The thing that scares me is that Thundurus Therian gets like Wind Bleak Storm, something like that, which is like a spread, 100% accurate in the rain, base 100 electric move. Kind of threatening, kind of scary. But we got URSALUNA though. Granted, they do got a Rillaboom, but we could always Tera normal and be a-okay with that. We also have switch-ins for Rillaboom. We'll be fine in that regard. I think setting up Trick Room is definitely the name of the game here. And I believe Cresselia might be the best way to get it set up. I don't see any Intimidate on their side of the field, so that kind of makes me... The thing with Cresselia, though, that I'm a little bit afraid of is, fake outs. They do actually have fake outs on their team. So maybe I should do like a Hatterene thing in this battle. Yeah, Hatterene it is. what's cool about that is that I'll make sure to get the terrain up for myself. I'll bring in the coal and then finally the bear, and we'll call it there. I did take a lot of time there, but it's a new meta, right? It's a completely new meta, completely new Pokemon. I have to figure out what I'm doing because it ain't that easy all the time. Whew. All right. Opponent. With the Rain team, Basculegion Rain team. Gonna lead with the Basculegion right away. Thankfully, I do have Follow Me, so there are ways to avoid all of this. But I might honestly lose my Indeedee turn 1. Like, that's how much damage this Basculegion is gonna do. Also, I love seeing Basculegion in game. Like the way it just kind of... It's like kind of an eel, but not. It's interesting. I'm just gonna not think this turn. I'm gonna Follow Me, I'm gonna Trick Room. And we're gonna go for the next turn. Follow Me and Trick Room is the most easy option that I have here, because I get to Follow Me away any ghost moves if they want to go for a ghost move. I also get to keep my Hatterene as safe as possible and even get rid of my Indeedee from the field. So that's the thing with Indeedee. It's like once you go on the field, once you set the terrain, you could just kind of leave. I don't really need it right now, but it's all good. All right, we Follow Me here. They go for the Wave Crash. This is going to be a lot of damage. That might even OHKO me. It will OHKO me. That's disgusting. You know what? I'm max HP and DD. Enjoy all this health. That actually wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. Followed by the Hurricane. As long as I don't fuse, should be okay. No fusion. Trick Room's up. Okay, cool. We got here. We got here together, folks. Nice. I have options. I can either go Torkoal and undo the weather, or I can go URSALUNA and then just start being a menace. I think... Are we gonna just like go ahead, bring the URSALUNA right now? I think so. I might even go for the former alpha. I love it. I might even go for the normal Tera here. Normal Tera Facade, just to have my Facade do some damage, right? Go for the Facade on the Pelipper. God, I love seeing URSALUNA in game, man. All right, and we'll go for the Psychic onto the Basculegion. That should be more than enough to get rid of the Basculegion at this point. I don't believe Basculegion has a lot of health. Granted, I did not sit and look at every single Hisuian stat since PLA. Oh, look at you! You got a crown! That's fine. Is it fine, though? That's actually not great, if I'll be entirely honest, because I was kind of banking on that thing going down this turn. Oh, well. Let's see how much the Facade can actually do. It's not burnt damage, so it's not guts boosted, but it still does do a solid chunk onto the Pelipper, who does go for the Hydro Pump. Whoa! That has to be like max special attack Pelipper something. And now I'm terrified. Just like that, I am absolutely flabbergasted. Like, I'm not having a good time right now. Okay. Didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, that has to be like max attack in the rain, or max special in the rain. That's a wild amount of Hydro Pump damage. URSALUNA, I'm granted, URSALUNA isn't the strongest special defense kind of bear, but I got HP. I got a lot of HP. I don't know. Go from like 230 something to 70s is crazy to me. All right, here's a Gleam. Big damage. Knocks out the Basculegion. I'll be able to finish off the Basculegion with a Headlong Rush, and then we'll be all good. The next thing is I got 2 more Pokemon to crack through on their side of the field, and this is clearly a competitive team, right? Because they do have Protects, and clearly they have EVs, seeing how much damage the Wave Crash does. Because you never really know with casual battles sometimes, but yeah, this feels competitive. All right, what's your final 2, Tom? I still got 2 more turns of Trick Room left. I got a lot of turns to do damage. We don't love that. We definitely don't love that. Oh, we also don't love that. It's not looking phenomenal. Oh, and they're Grassy Seed. Okay, it's not over. It's not over. But we need Torkoal, like, yesterday. Let's swap in Torkoal on the Ursa spot. And let's try to get as much damage on this hands as possible. We're definitely getting fake outed here, but there is just very little that I can do. I mean, I could protect, but if they're just going for fake out, that means they're not going for damage. And I'm pretty sure the URSALUNA is the bigger threat in their eyes. So let's just roll with this. It's still anyone's game. In fact, even though I'm one Pokemon up, I'm pretty sure they have more HP left than I do. And I'm on a timer. I'm on a Trick Room timer, dude. The good news is both the Pokemon they have left are both like kind of Assault Vestimons. We already know the Rillaboom has Grassy Seed, so that's not the Assault Vest. But the Iron Hands could be. Which means it can't protect. Okay, my opponent took a lot of time to decide this turn. Hey, man, fair enough. Let's swap into Torkoal. Let's hope they just click Fake Outs. I need this Torkoal as healthy as possible. Okay, something's terastallizing. I'm assuming... Whoa. I just banged my microphone. I'm sorry. Oh, it's you. Oh, thank goodness it's electric. Fine. That means I won't be able to hurt it as much with Psychic, but I was worried it was going to be fire to resist my... Perfect. That works exactly how I planned it to go. I'm happy that it's not fire. And I'm happy with that damage, actually. Heavy Slam? Fine. It was time for Hat to go. Rilla can't Grassy Glide me anymore, and I have no idea how ecstatic I am about that. And my Torkoal will get a little bit more HP, so that my Eruption does a little bit more damage. All right, time to go into URSALUNA. Unfortunately, they do still have a Protect turn to use. And this is my final turn of Trick Room. It's time to Erupt. And I kind of get to pick and choose what I do and who I go for. I think Facade is my highest damage output, especially with the normal Tera on me right now. I'm going to go for the Iron Hands, so I need that thing to go down here. Oh, they just let me Erupt. Okay, cool. Boom! I was actually worried for a second. I was worried for a second, because if they had Protect there with that Rilla, you know, they probably could have done something to me here. And then URSALUNA to finish the game. And just like that, we get our first victory in Regulation D. And it feels good. Feels good. It feels like home took forever to get here. And finally, here it is. We get to see some old faces again. We get to finally use Hisuian Pokemon in competitive battle. We get to take a dub. GG's. Okay, another Sun team here. Rocking the Hisuian Lilligant. That gets like Victory Dance or something, and that move is kind of cracked. I remember reading about it because we had a little bit of an ORICORIO week this week, so I was like, I wonder what other dancing moves there are, and then I saw Victory Dance. It boosts your offensive and then makes it more likely for you to crit. It's crazy. It's a ridiculous move. So let's see if it gets to see some action today. Also, hi Landorus, didn't miss you. Regieleki. Regieleki got a little bit of a nerf. The Transistor went from a 1.5 times boost to a 1.3 times boost, but it's still a Regieleki. Granted, I'm Trick Room, so I don't really care about Regieleki too much, specifically because of URSALUNA as well. I have to be a little bit cautious about the Intimidate, but thankfully I have King Gambit to scare them a little bit. And also thankfully they have no Fake Out on this side. So I can bring the Cresselia. I did want to showcase Cresselia a little bit, and I feel like I might get the opportunity to do that. I still might need the Indeedee. That Chiyu is scaring me a little bit. What if I just bring URSALUNA right away in the lead? Would I be okay? I think I'll be okay. Let's bring Torkoal in the back. And I think Final Mon. Let's do King Gambit. I like that. Now, I am concerned about Landorus, but I'm going to assume that they don't want to bring Landorus, especially not as a lead, into a King Gambit. Am I wrong to assume that? I guess we'll find out. But, you know, not every Intimidator wants to be on the field at the same time as King Gambit. Torkoal Lilligant's going to be my opponent. Oh, it still gets Chlorophyll, doesn't it? I see. Do I care, though? Does it get after you? Oh, it's even faster now, right? Oh, this is absolutely going to be after Eruption. Oh, they could even sleep powder me. There's a lot of things they can do right now. I'm going to try to trick room, and I'm just going to protect because I'm absolutely terrified. Don't want to get one shot by a Torkoal this early. Oh, even this looks so adorable in game. I like the new kind of... they all seem like they have more emotion this game than they did in Hisui. Maybe that's just me forgetting what they looked like, but I like what they got going. Actually, gonna terrestrialize right away. Tera Grass, listen, when you go in, you go in. I respect that. Good thing I clicked protect. Yeah, we're not doing that today. Maybe next game, but not today. Oh no, they just Tera Grassed after you? Fine. I'm pretty sure Cresselia, being a Cresselia, will be fine. Let's show everyone how strong this stupid Pokemon is. Yep. Hardly half. In fact, almost exactly half is what they left me as. So hey, nice try. Now that Trick Room is up, there's still an unfortunate thing of the Torkoal being the fastest thing on the field now, which doesn't rock. But eventually, once they knock out my Cresselia, I'll be able to do spooky things as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ally switch because of the Lilligant. And I'm just going to go for a headlong rush onto this Torkoal and get rid of it. Once the Torkoal's gone, the Lilligant isn't anything. Also, by the way, yes, I'm using ally switch because it's a rare move now. So this makes it cool again. And we live at 2. Big headlong rush into the Torkoal. Good riddance. All right, Torkoal's gone. Now, if all goes according to plan, the Lilligant will go for insert grass move here onto the Cresselia. Axe kick. It's not a grass move, but it's a move. Okay. And it crit. Wow. Okay. Right away. Cresselia is finally gone. But honestly, I think the job is done. Ursaluna's going to take a little bit more burn chip. Not much I can do about that. It's just a part of the vibe. And we go into Torkoal ourselves. Look, we got one too. You might have one, but mine is scarier. All right, Chiyu entering the field. It's another thing I can hit with a ground move. Yeah. Pokemon, baby. They saw Ursaluna. They saw Torkoal. They were like, man, fine. GG's. Anyway. Get an extra battle in today's episode. On to the next. A little bit weird. You got a little bit of some funky ones here, right? You got things like Noivern and things like Toxtricity. But you do have a Sneasler. So I'm going to consider this Reg D, my friend. Fair enough? Anyway, I think this is another Trick Room game for sure. I mean, there's not really anything on their team that really can stop me from saying Trick Room. That I can see at least. They might do some like annoying thing with Sneasler. Sneasler does get him bird and does get fake out. So I do have to maybe hold the Cresselia in the back. Maybe Indeedee Hatterene this game. Bring the Luna. And looking at this team, I would love to bring King Gambit, but I think Torkoal is just more optimal. Because my King Gambit doesn't have any steel moves, right? So I'm just running the low kick variant because that's just what was good in Regulation C. So I'm assuming it'll still be good in Regulation D. Who knows? There's a lot of new scary Pokemon entering the mix. Okay, nice shoes. Sneasler and Sylveon are going to be my opponent's lead. I'll be honest. I don't love this right now. Sneasler is poison type for my hat. So I have to follow me. I don't have a choice. I should be able to take any hit, though. They can't fake me out, which is kind of nice as well. I'm going to follow me, and I'm just going to Trick Room. We're going to set Trick Room up. We're going to worry about our problems later. That's the name of the game. Now, Sneasler, I honestly forget what typing it is. I think it's poison fighting. I'm pretty sure it's poison fighting. So I can just click Psychic on it, and it'll disappear, right? It'll go poof. I might just go and do that. No idea what item it carries. I'm assuming Sash. It is a frail mon, right? Oh! Oh, don't do me like this. If I'm gonna get flinched out of this Trick Room right now. Andeon? Bruh. Okay. Let's try again. Thankfully, that didn't matter too much, right? It thankfully didn't matter too much. I should still be able to get the Trick Room up, assuming the same thing doesn't happen twice in a row. Assuming the same 30% chance doesn't happen twice in a row, we should be okay. Let's see. Oh, thank goodness you changed your mind. Oh, it poisoned me. Oh, it slept me. If it poisoned me there, the yawn wouldn't go through. Oh, that would have been amazing. Knock me out. Wait, Moonblast. Sylveon with Moonblast? I don't know about that one time. That's a little weird. You literally have an ability that changes your stuff to better stuff. Anyway, let's go Torkoal for now. And I'm considering a Water Tera here just so I don't instantly die to this Sneasel. Or yeah, let's just Water Tera and go for a Psychic here, right? I like that idea. I like these odds. I like this plan. Sending out our friend Torkoal. Welcome to the field, my little turtle. Gonna Terrasilize our Hatterene here. No idea if my opponent's gonna decide to Terrasilize anytime soon. But hopefully it's not a Dark-type Sneasler, which unironically sounds pretty decent. Sounds like it wouldn't be the worst Tera type in the world. All right, big Psychic and no Sash. Big Psychic and no Sash. Good night, Sneasler. Welcome to the game. Hope you enjoy your stay. Shadow Ball. Yo, this is the wildest Sylveon I've ever seen. Okay. Sylveon's rocking Moonblast and Shadow Ball. Unless it's Q-Charm, which at this point wouldn't surprise me. Let's see what my opponent's next Pokemon is. I think the rest of the team had no Numons in. Did have some funky ones though. You had things like Noivern and Toxtricity. Speaking of, here's Noivern. Hello, Batman. Enjoy the taste of flames. We got flames and we got gleams. Have fun. I do want to get my Ursaluna on the field though, so I'm gonna have to maybe sneak in a swap this last battle. Something's Terrasilizing. It's gonna be the Noivern. Oh, it's Boom Bursting. Oh, friends going in. So are they just like protect Boom Bursting? Wait, now they're neutral to this eruption. Yeah, I hope you regret that. Yikes, friend. I don't know about that normal Tera. I don't know about that one. Oh, poor Hat just wanted to dazzle. Wasn't allowed to. Oh, this is just Trick Room fun. All right, Skeledirge coming out now. I actually won't be able to one-shot that with the Torkoal. So I will hard swap into an Ursaluna. Yeah, let's hard swap into an Ursaluna here. And see if my opponent completes this game. Oh, they're going to continue playing. Respect. Respect my opponent for never giving up, never surrendering. Bringing out our former alpha. Top dog, Ursaluna. Psychic. Okay, I guess we're ending the game there. I got a lot of crits there. This is where I get my luck happening, right? Like, yeah, my opponent got a turn 1 flinch, but I got 2 crits back to back on 2 different turns that were able to one-shot my opponent inside of the field. Like, GG's, man. Another short one. Is this going to be the unprecedented 5 battle video? Let's find out. Oh, I've heard nightmares about Ursh. I've heard some nightmares about Ursh. Good news is... Oh, Ursh next to Chien-Pao? I'm scared. I'm terrified. But hey, there's also Galarian Zapdos here. Got a lot of fun new ones here. A lot of fun new ones. Anyway, I'm going to need Trick Room up like ASAP. I have no idea if this Ursh is Dark Ursh or regular Ursh. So I'm going to have to not rely on Cresselia to live a Wicked Blow, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I could Electric Tera. I could Electric Tera. Hold up. We're fine. Let's go Cresselia. Let's go. No Intimidators, right? Yeah, no Intimidators. Let's go Cress. Let's go Ursh. Let's bring Torkoal. Let's bring Hat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not brave enough to bring King Gambit into all these fighting types, but I'm brave enough to bring Hat. Okay, this is gonna be a spicy one. Like this seems like a very competitive team. Like this seems like hyper offense. Like if you just go on Showdown, go on the Reg D ladder, like you will find this team somewhere. Oh, they have the shiny Zapdos too. That's always nice. The regular color palette Zapdos. Shenpao Zapdos is gonna be my opponent's lead too. Fascinating. Terrifying. Death-defying. All right, let's make decisions. First decision. I think I Electric Tera Trick Room and just Protect to start the battle. Let's do that. Keep it simple. Keep it dumb. You don't have to make any crazy plays turn one. It's unnecessary. So let's put a light bulb on our head. I am now a Cresselia with no weaknesses. Thanks to Levitate. Thank you. We're just going to go for the Protect. Keep ourselves safe for this turn. And also get the burn going. The Ice Spinner into my Caress. No damage. Not even anything close to damage. Followed by Brave Bird. Resisted. Yo, Caress is so dumb, dude. Gotta take some Recoil Chip. And just like that, Trick Room's up. I didn't need to protect URSALUNA. So I did kind of waste my turn there. But hey, no big deal. Let's just go for the Gleam. Break the Sash. Who do I go for, though? I think I go for Shenpao. Yeah, I go for Shenpao. Shenpao's the one stopping me from doing an incredible amount of damage right now. Oh, perfect. And you withdraw? Yeah, this is an ideal turn. Into Torn. What is Torn gonna do? I don't know if there's much Torn can do right now. Oh, they sucker me. No big deal. That's not gonna one-shot me. All right, enjoy this Facade. Bop. Lives at the Sash. Not for long. Cresselia gets to use attacking moves, too. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. And I still have the secret strat, the ally switch, as an option. I love this. This is so fun. It's so fun just having new mons to play with, man. It's an absolute blast. I'm gonna be honest. I am not concerned at all. I don't even know what Lunar Blessing does. The user receives a blessing from the Crescent Moon, restoring HP and curing status conditions for itself and its ally Pokemon. Oh, well, I guess that's a little bit of anti-synergy. But hey, there's usually always a better case scenario than to use that with URSALUNA. The fact that you get to heal yourself is just actually hilarious. Into these two mons, I think I'm just gonna Gleam. Do I need to ally switch? Not really. Who do I attack? Do I attack Grim? I think I attack Grim. Yeah, I'm just gonna Gleam. Get some damage off on the Grimmsnarl, and then I'm just gonna keep clicking Facade. Let's see how much damage I do through Reflect. I dare you. I dare this turn. Facade. Nice Reflect, Tom. Oh, Rocket. What? Okay. Not used to seeing that item on a Tornadus. So does that mean it was a tankier variant and I was still able to one-shot it through Reflect? That just impresses me even more. Oh, this poor Grimmsnarl, man. Zapdos entering the field. Zapdos, the fact that it switched after the Brave Bird makes me feel like it's choiced in some fashion. It didn't outspeed the Shenpao, so it's definitely not Choice Scarf. So it might be Choice Band. I'm going to click Ally Switch here. And I'm just going to Facade the Grimmsnarl, just because I want to make my opponent feel bad. They're going to go for, like, close combat into my URSALUNA spot to finish me off. And I'm just going to be like, nah. Not today. Something's terastallizing. Who's it going to be? Going to be the Zapdos here. Fire makes sense. I like Fire as a Tera for Zapdos. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Stops the burn. You're not originally weak to ground, so no one's going to use a ground move on you. I like that a lot. All right, let's ally switch here. They set up light screen like my Dazzling Gleam was doing any damage. There's the Facade. Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. It's so dumb. This Pokemon is so silly. Why does it exist? Yep, there's the CC now into the Crest. And Crest is still gonna live. What have we signed up for with Reg D, man? What have we signed up for? Oh, just for memes, I'm gonna Headlong Rush and I'm just gonna Lunar Blessing. Just to get rid of my burn. Battle was canceled. They don't even want to see it. They want no part of it anymore. 4 wins so far into game 5. Let's do it. Get the unprecedented 5-win video. Hold up, Dustin. Is that a Hisuian Zoroark and a Hisuian Arcanine? Okay. Not a very conventional team, that's for sure, right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is meta.jpg. It's not. But I'm totally down for seeing some new faces here. And you can tell my opponent put some thought into this team. Their type matchups are pretty decent for what it seems. Like they have ground weaknesses, so they added a Rotom. They have a Hisuian Zoroark. They have some fighting weaknesses, so they had the Ghost type. Like there's thought put into this, and I can appreciate that. To start though, I think I'm gonna Crest, and I think I'm gonna Ursa. I love the Crest Ursa lead. If I was trying to be uber super competitive, I would probably go Indeedee-Hat, but I kind of want to showcase these two on the bottom. The Hat might still be pretty decent for us though. King Gambit. It's actually a pretty hard call. Let's do Hat. I would love King Gambit, but it's not the time for King Gambit right now. Again, because I only have dark moves and I only have fighting moves on King Gambit, which doesn't really help me too much against this team. Like, yeah, they have fighting weaknesses, but I'm pretty sure that their fighting weaknesses aren't heavy enough for low kick to be meaningful. But I'm sure there are games where we want to bring it. Actually, I might have been able to bring it against the Arcanine, right? Oh, well. They led with Rotom and Grimmsnarl anyway. Hello, look at me. I'm URSALUNA. They can't stop me, right? Like, if I just click Trick Room, what'll they do? I'm curious. I'm going to Protect because I don't want to get Hydro Pump turn 1. And I also want to be able to one-shot the Rotom later. Oh, they tried to fake out. That, if they fake outed the Trick Room center, that might have actually been bad, yeah. But they didn't. They're going to Shadow Ball me instead. Yeah, I don't know about that, Rotom. Not even half. Set Trick Room up. Super effective move, not even half damage. Love it. You love to see it. All right. Let's get him, Crest. Now that Trick Room is up, I don't actually need the Crest on the field. I might take this opportunity to just hard swap the Torkoal in. Just so I can weaken the water move, the water damage. And also, if I'm weakening water damage, let's just go for Facades. Normal Tera Facade. And just start smacking people. Like, welcome to URSALUNA. You did it, friends. You click Protect turn 1, and then you start attacking things with normal Tera Facades. I love it, man. I always love the beginning of a new meta because no one knows what's happening. There is no way that this team will probably be good in 2 months. It might be, because I feel like it's a very consistent team, but there might be better versions of it in 2 months. But I love the fact that you can kind of just play whatever the heck you want. That actually did a lot of damage, and I'm glad that I'm one-shotting it right now. Also, the Grimmsnarl undersped me? Question mark? I am min speed. So that means that Grimmsnarl... Oh, it might be holding like a lagging tail switcheroo situation. Focus what? That wasn't Hydro Pump. That was Focus Blast. All right. Do you have Intimidate? Does this even get Intimidate? It does, right? Well, not that one. All right. Well, I'm going to click Helping Hand. I don't even have to click Helping Hand. What am I going to do this turn? Eruption. Enjoy the taste of dirt. Actually, they might be Flying Tera. Are they? Nah, I have to go for the 4 times effective move. Yeah, they don't Terrasilize at all. Oh, that everything makes sense now. I was like, how did I just one-shot a Rotom with a fire move? It was a Zoroark that whole time. Okay, I guess the Focus Blast makes more sense now. I was like, does Rotom even learn that? It doesn't surprise me that it would. But hey, back to Trick Room things. We're just one-shotting the opponent's side of the field now. Oh, there's the Rotom. I probably could have guessed that one. Also explains why there was no Fire Blast. Not Fire Blast, Hydro Pump. Anyway, Helping Hand, Facade. Good luck, opponent. Oh, they want to watch the damage. They want to watch how much damage we're about to output here, man. I'm pretty sure URSALUNA got nothing but one-shots in today's video. I wasn't actually sitting here and counting, but if you told me that it did, I'd believe you. What an absolute ride this video was. This is the most elated I've felt playing Pokemon in ages. Not only did I get to play something I'm very comfortable with, like Hard Trick Room, I got to play with a very strong Pokemon like URSALUNA on that Hard Trick Room team. I might have found a new favorite Pokemon, folks. What the heck happened in today's video? Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, grab the rental code, play it against your friends. There's a lot of content creators that are having like Reg D viewer battles. So if you want to have it with them, grab this rental code, have it saved. That way you can play along there. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, like the video down below for starters. Subscribe to the channel for more Reg D content in the future. Yes, we are still going to be doing some Regulation C stuff because it's not technically over and there's still some prep that we have to do for NAIC because both Mike and myself will be attending that. But we heard you, folks. You want Reg D content? We'll give you Reg D content. And honestly, it feels like the ladder in casual ladder, there's like an agreement upon all players to just play Reg D. I'm happy about that. Anyway, I've kept you guys long enough. So thank you so much. I'm Kevin Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.